Yo, what's up? What's up, guys? It's your boy Daddy Furious. Man, I think this is my first video ever on my channel with Facecam on. You guys know me, like Daddy Furious never uploads a video with a Facecam. Like I know 𝒟𝒶𝒹𝓎 does it, 𝒟𝒏𝓎 does it. You know what I mean? But other YouTubers like Flash, 𝒟𝒹𝓊𝓇𝒾𝑜𝓊𝓈, King Schmuck, right? They don't usually have videos with Facecam on. Nevertheless, right? Never say never, right? Let that be my first video with Facecam on. Now, I'm gonna explain to you guys my reports in Zone 6, which is Pass 7 in my KVK, Siege of Orleans, which just ended, by the way. There's only like 8 days left for that KVK to finish. And yeah, we lost that KVK. But anyways, the reports of my Pass 7 in Zone 6 and then Kingsland. So from the date 18th of November to 26th of November, that is for Pass 7, and then the dates you see in the reports after 26, they belong to Kingsland. Okay? Okay. And then the thing is, like in Zone 6, I used 5 marches because at the time I did have enough speed ups and I wasn't really worried about them. You know what I mean? So I was using 5 marches, which were Kinshi with Juga, Baiki Liuche, Arthur with Achilles, and I believe in Zone 6 I maxed my Achilles. A few days after Zone 6 I got Achilles to max. Before that he was like 5, 5, 5, 4, something like that. Then number 4 I was using Juan with Philip, kind of a decent march, I can't lie. And then my 5th march was Scipio with Ragnar. Now, the reason for Scipio to be primary to Ragnar is because this is Orleans KVK, and in Orleans KVK, we have auxiliary skills. So we can put skills from other commanders onto our current open field commanders. And some of those skills, they give our marches march speed, you know what I mean? And you can also get more march speed from Crystal Tech. And in this KVK, I was like not a big spender, I was a kind of low spender. So I did not have a really good take compared to other players in this KVK, right? Especially against 2359, yeah, they were speedy. Me being a T4 player, like I do have the advantage of march speed because T4 is faster than T5, but those guys, they were like keeping up with me toe to toe because of a good crystal tech that they have. So yeah, I decided to go with Scipio primary to Ragnar because Scipio does have the support talent tree, and the support talent tree does give you some more march speed. And it's also a bit tankier compared to a skill talent tree that Ragnar has. So, my 5 marches I used in Zone 6. Only 3 performed really good. And those 3 are the 3 that I used in Kingsland. So in Zone 6, I used 5 marches. In Kingsland, I used only 3 marches because by Kingsland, I really had little amount of speed ups. I had only 300 days. So I was like, yeah, if I want to last, I gotta downsize to 3 marches so I can keep fighting for longer and longer. But it only lasted about like 20 hours, Kingsland. Yeah, in 20 hours we were out. That's pretty much about it. And then by the end of Kingsland, I ended up having like 100 days still on my hand. I did not expect the fights to finish that fast, but they did. And yeah. Yeah. Anyways, so the best 3 marches in this KVK, which I also used in Kingsland, they were Kinshi Juga, right? Kinshi Juga is the best archer march in the game right now, not Kinshi with YSG, but Kinshi Juga. And then, since we have auxiliary skills, I used YSG's Force skill, which is 50% bonus to skill damage. I equipped that on Kinshi Juga. So that march was going crazy, and you'll see the reports in this video. Then the second best performing march was Arthur with Achilles. Sometimes they're going toe-to-toe in reports in kill points with Kinshi. And then the third best performing march for me was Baiki Liuche. That was number 3. So in Kingsland, I did bench Juan. I benched Philip because it does not make sense to use Philip with only 3 marches, right? And I benched Huo this KVK. I benched Scipio, Ragnar, William, and then I used them as auxiliary skills on my top 3 marches. So I still was getting benefits from some of their skills. Right. First time for me in a face cam, kind of nervous. But let me just flex my guns so I can let go of that stress. Ooh. Let's see those shoulder striations. Ooh. Anyway, so as I was yapping, but the best performing march this KVK for me was Kinchi with Juge. This march got me a shit ton of kill points. Like, I got one report that was like 5 million kill points. And then the same report from Kinchi again, 4 million kill points. Then it was like 𝒟𝒆, which got me the highest KP, was like 3 million kill points from that march. And yeah, it's just been crazy. This KVK, I also crafted one hilt accessory for 𝒟𝒆 to boost the combo damage. And then I also crafted one pendant at the same day, at the same night, on the same stream for Kinchi. So on one stream, I crafted 2 accessories because I just had materials laying around, I guess. So I crafted pendant for Kinchi to boost the skill damage and hilt for 𝒟𝒆 to boost the combo damage. And that was a really good choice because those accessories did come in clutch. Yeah. Yeah, man, what else can I say? Like, this KVK was also a KVK where I reached 10 billion kill points playing only T4. It only took me like 4 years to achieve that goal. And now that I have hit 10 billion KP mark, now I feel like more comfortable to unlock T5 because I already did my job, right? I already achieved my goal. There is no need to postpone this ultimate thing anymore. I play in Imperium, I want to play in Imperium, and for that, I know Kingdoms require players to play T5, right? I know that. And it's also gonna be good for me, right? I use less speed ups when it comes to healing because when I use T4, my hospital gets filled more faster than a T5 player because T4 just gets more severely wounded units in the hospital, right? So you get filled up faster and you end up using more speed ups. And every KVK, my issue was speed ups, not resources. Because healing T4 is cheap, especially in gold, but speed ups, yeah, I'm cooked. So I think when I unlock T5 and I play with T5 troops, I'm gonna be more like comfortable, more versatile when it comes to open field fighting. The only issue is I need to get used to high amount of resources. Yeah, who's texting me, bro? I need to get used to high amount of resources when it comes to healing T5 troops, especially gold. Like, gold really worries me. Like, it gives me the ick. You know what I mean? Because I never had to farm gold in my entire life. Now I've been farming gold for almost 2 weeks now, and this shit really sucks, man. Like, why are the resource nodes so small? You know what I mean? Like, and I need to, like, for the first time ever, I'm sending my march to a gold pit. Like, ew, bro, ew. You know what I mean? Like, I never do that shit. And it just, like, really gives me, like, I guess I just need to get used to it. You know what I mean? So on my main account, I'm farming gold, and then on my farm accounts, I'm farming, like, other type of resources. And then, like, then if it really comes down to it, and I feel like, yeah, I'm running low on resources, like gold, then I'm sorry, Lilith, but your boy has to break the TOS, man. Your boy gotta break the TOS, which is yeah, you know what I mean. Fuck. Anyway, I also uploaded a video yesterday which was about buying resources from the bazaar event, Oasis Bazaar, and over there, if you do have the first purchase bonus, you get double the 𝒟𝒹𝒹𝓎, right? So it ends up cheaper for you if you buy resources from there. So for 1.5 billion wood, I paid about 11 euros, which is still not cheap compared to what the third-party sellers have to offer you. But nevertheless, there are situations in KVKs where even the resource sellers, they run out of resources. So in that case, what you do is you have to either open bags, which I already did. My bags were empty. I had nothing in my inventory. Or lean towards the black market, right? The illegal activities, which is buying from third parties. That's how it is, man. Otherwise, you can't fight. And if you can't fight, then the KVK will be done. Yeah, that's just man, I gotta get used to farming gold, get used to playing with T5, get used to breaking TOS, and get used to getting more kill points. Because if I use T5, I will get more kill points in KVKs. So this KVK was actually my highest KP record. So I got 1.4 billion in a single KVK, this KVK. And I'm thinking if I unlock T5 and I play with T5, the KP will be double than that, okay? Like maybe 2.5 billion, maybe 3 billion kill points. Who knows? But I'm guessing that will be the number. Because I don't have to spend that much speed ups. And my issue always was speed ups. So if I'm not limited by speed ups anymore, then I can do more. I can put more on the table. You know what I mean? I can get more KP in every single KVK. And that's nice. Also, I feel like I'm more comfortable with tanking. Like I can tank more for my people. I can also swarm more structures when I play T5. Like I've been doing that anyways with T4, but with T5 that's gonna be easier. You know what I mean? And yeah, just can't wait to go T5. I guess I'm gonna do that when there is a Zenith event, which actually there is one very soon, because I did see the announcement by Lilith, and they put up a post saying the new Zenith will be 15 or 20% cavalry defense, the new city skin for Zenith. I mean, cavalry, like I'm a cav main, but you know what would be nice for me? It would be nice if I can have all troop stats, you know, like troop attack or troop defense, not just a single troop type. Because now I'm playing like 3 cavalry, 2 infantry, and 1 archer. You know what I mean? So yeah, I guess we'll see. Maybe this Zenith, maybe the next Zenith, but I will unlock T5 for sure. And very soon at that too. Alright guys, I think that's pretty much about it. Yeah, let me know if you guys enjoy these Facecam videos. Like I said, this is the first time, so I might have stuttered a bit here and then. I might have yapped a bit too much here and then. But yeah, if you guys like this, like videos with my Facecam, then let me know, and I'll try to do more often of these. Alright, and I like here and then I'm also gonna flex my muscle, you know what I mean? Because it's just a must. When I'm wearing tank tops, and a pink tank top at that, like I just gotta flex, baby. I just gotta flex, you know what I mean? Alright. Do you guys see that, by the way? I am making a weapon. I am crafting my own weapon. Since I'm gonna get a fucking crit in game, right? The last 10 equipment that I crafted, they were no crits. So I decided to craft my own fucking weapon and get a crit on it. And that weapon is indeed the White Monster Legendary Sword. Let me show you it all. It's almost done. I just need to make the sharp edges at the end of the blade, and then boom, we are in business, baby. I'm gonna make so many videos using this sword. So expect it coming soon. Hold on. Look at this shit. Look how long this is. Look how long this is. Like, look at this, bro. Pretty long, huh? Victor! Bro, this actually looks like a gun too. Anyways, enough yapping. Like I said, I just need to make these 2 sharp edges at the end, and then the sword is completed. So I guess I only need 2 cans, which are right now in my fridge. I just need to drink them, and then boom, it's done. But nevertheless, this is the sword. Looks pretty fucking awesome, you know what I mean? Like, yes sir. Anyways, let me put it back up here. That's it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, I'll see y'all in the next one. Take care everybody, and Daddy Furious out.